My name is Wanjiru. I studied IT, Information and Technology for the diploma, and I've been seeking for a job for like 1 year.
All right, so have you found anything yet?
No, not yet.
You've not even worked as an intern at some place?
No.
What do you think is the problem?
Okay, for the jobs I've been seeking, probably they're not in the field you've studied for.
Oh, okay.
So the courses are like the jobs are like different from what you studied or you're capable of doing.
Okay.
So it's been difficult, yes.
Okay. You did IT, yes. That is what you say. But have you been applying to IT related positions or any position that comes?
Okay, I studied IT, but it's not something I've been interested in yet.
Okay.
So I've been just in any kind of job.
Oh, okay.
Yes, I've been seeking for any kind of job.
Okay. Maybe that is what delays you, like if you're applying for a position that is not matched to what you studied. Have you ever gone to an interview?
Interview?
Yeah.
Yes.
Since? And obviously they were not successful.
Yes.
What do you think is the issue?
Most of the people look for, they look at your papers, so they see like it's not something you're suited for. I
think your case is also typical of many job seekers. I find young people in what I do, where they studied something where they feel and is not their field actually. You can go through school for several years and ultimately realize that that is not the field or that is not the profession you want to pursue. So in that case, what do you do? And true, it may delay your opportunities for employment. But Debbie raised a point which is very important, that she's just seeking any job. It happens a lot for many job seekers, and as a recruiter I understand when a job seeker says any job, except when you say that you lack targets, you lack focus. Nobody employs you on any job. Like if you're working with a recruiter like myself, if you tell me any job, then again it confuses me where to place you actually. So if you have studied what you don't want to pursue, then what can you do? Starting point is, it's already midway, but I would advise, if schools cared, they would provide guidance for candidates on what to take up. I know that challenge comes from schools. It also comes from parents who sometimes choose to sponsor you through a course that they feel is good based on how they see it, but ultimately as an individual you feel it's not for you. So I say for parents, they could relinquish that duty or work together with a career expert to get a candidate to a profession that suits them, so that you don't pay through school for a profession that the candidate doesn't like. Also in schools, if we have career departments, they should be very honest and neutral, not just push candidates, because I've seen colleges that aside, you find somebody encouraging you to pursue a course maybe that they teach as a lecturer, and in that case it is an interest to the lecturer, not to you. But when you come out here and work with a recruiter is a very neutral person. They want to place you in the right profession based on your capabilities. So it's true you can switch, but now it may take another process. You can initiate a process of switching. So first, when you identify what you want to do, you can also do what we call informational interviews. Not many candidates do that. If you realize right now that you want to switch to a different field from IT, I should have asked Debbie what fields she's now interested in. But whichever field you're interested in, you can start doing informational interviews. Find somebody who works in that field. Ask them about working there. They will narrate to you the experiences. They will give you advice on the challenges and stuff like that. It gets you to have a sense of whether or not you want to pursue that field. But if you realize it's a field that you actually like, then you could seek also work experience opportunities. Work experience opportunities allows you to actually test while you're in that field. Test out and work for a period of time. Most employers offer internships for about 3 months, and it can tell whether you really have strengths that can be developed in that field. Again, as I had said earlier, you also need to package what we call transferable skills. So a candidate like Debbie needs to know what else she is good at beside IT. So if she realizes she is excellent in a particular field, then she can start tailoring her CV or writing her CV for opportunities in that area. If what she has written on the CV is impressive, she will be called in for an interview. During that interview, you can now discuss with the potential employer whether or not they should give you a chance or a trial. So it's true, there are so many people who switch careers from what they studied. It is not wrong. In fact, it is good to realize that early enough, like Debbie, so she's not late, and she can start looking for opportunities in that field. So that is one option. Option number 2, of course, is to take on a course, maybe, on a field that she feels is suited to her. So that is another option she could pursue as she's looking for opportunities. But definitely, if Debbie is smart with good guidance, she will find employment ultimately. But I insist, guidance is key for every job seeker. Before you start stepping out there, seek guidance from the right people. Start with your parents to look for career guides. Work with HR professionals or working people who have experience working out there. People who will not push their interest or impose their interests on you, but who will care about who you are, what you're capable of, and the opportunities that are good for you. So my best wishes to Debbie. My name is Erastus, and I work as a HR recruiter.